Hi 521, this is day 6. Today is Monday, and we are approaching the end of our first week already. So, this is a quick check in to show that I'm about to send this announcement. And whenever I send announcements in D12, you get an email as well. So, I'm hopeful. I hope you like it, or and if you don't like, I'm sorry. Okay, so I have posted our mini lecture that is not so mini about Unit 1 under the new discussion topic called mini lectures. Notice that there is like a sparkle emoji here because if you react to the mini lecture and share your thoughts, you get extra point. You don't need to. You don't even need to watch the mini lecture, but it's there for anyone who would like to listen to what I have to share about these topics. It's very philosophical, like this first unit of this course, but we needed to set the starting point, like the baseline for all of us to be ready to start working and also setting out into our explorations for the problem solving solution that it's what the final paper of this course, as well as the preparation of your culminating portfolio. I also have created a checklist, and I hope to create one for each unit. I know there are many people who love checklists, so this checklist will allow you to be clicking and making sure that you have completed the activities. Uh, I have made a double checklist. So first there is all the required activities for that unit, which is unit 1 now. And I also have made a second checklist right after with the bonus opportunities. Whether it's a bonus, a challenge, or an extra practice, there will be lots of these sparkles over there. It's like an invitation for you to engage more or practice more, and then you end up getting extra points. All right. So let me change here to view as a student. This is the first time I'm using this as D2L has intended, because whenever we change this, it puts us in the beginning of the course, and sometimes I don't want to be moved here. Anyways, let's go to content, and then we'll be able to see unit 1. So unit 1, I have like shared with you in the description of each part what I had planned. Sometimes like the plans don't go as planned, and then I need to pivot, or I don't do something. One example is an activity that I had prepared for part 4. I had initially listed as a task with a star emoji, but actually I just want to recommend this activity, like highly recommend that you prepare a visual schematic uh, of your the topic or the idea or the issue and possible solution for your proposal. Why is that? Because one, it's going to help you with the brainstorming part, with the pieces together, and two, you will also be leveling up with your visual communication skills. And extra point warranted if you do that. Um, I also would like to take a look and show you what I mean by all these emojis. So, whenever you see this balloon here, this ellipsis inside the box, the speech bubble, it means that it's a discussion. Whenever you see this sparkle here, it's an extra activity. Whenever you see this folder, the tool has one, which is fine, but uh, whenever you see this folder, it means it's a submodule, and there will be content and resources related to that submodule. Most of the times, I don't ask anything like activities within this folder, uh, but all the activities I planned and have prepared for the big topics and skills that we are going to be addressing together, they involve everything, including the content from these submodules. So keep an eye out for them. The star is assignments, activities that you need to turn in. Um, I don't have one for the tutorial, but I want to put the fire because I have created the module tutorials. So, and then I already put fire because they are hot. They are very good in help. I know this is terrible explanation, but it calls our attention. That's why. Okay. Let me see. One of the activities you need to be doing until by the end of tomorrow is your visual summary from the article that uh, talks about the ISTE for educators and its effectiveness, like how the ISTE for educators have been driving positive learning outcomes. So uh, instead of like writing about it, summarizing or answering question, I would like you to extract visually notes and something. And the only requirements for this activity is that you may include at least one component, one fundamental element of a mind map, and one component, a fundamental element of a concept map. And if you are still not sure of what a mind map and concept map is, you can come back here to part one. The submodule just talks about mind maps and concept maps. Okay, there's a figure here as well. Let's continue. Um, I was talking about the emojis. Whenever you have this graduation hat, it's something related to our core assessments, which are two. We have first the 521 culminating digital portfolio, which is going to be the website you're going to be creating this week and like populating that until the end of the course with like the activities and discussions and reflections while you are considering and learning about the ISTE standards for educators and coaches. Uh, this level up button, it's topics and skills that I would like you to engage and be aware of. Sometimes I'll be able to come here and make a mini video like this, so I'm going to be posting these videos, but only focused on leveling up and sharing the skills, sharing some examples. Other times, for example, I had asked in the beginning of the course, like last Wednesday, that you chose a technology you wanted to learn or level up, so we could work together throughout this course, right? And another thing that is part of the leveling up for this first unit is about the upskilling journal. So it's journaling, like keeping a diary. This is metacognitive practice. It's very powerful. I had initially planned to request that as a big assessment, as part of a component assessment for this course. But I said, no, I'm just gonna be like advocating and recommending. So I made it become extra. So you are highly encouraged either to um, include your journal, your learning journal, your, you know, 521 upskilling, leveling up documentation in your website, or sharing directly with me. Like you send the document to me and then you let me know via message or email, and then I'll be able to keep track of what we are doing and offer assistance. Be mindful that through at the turn of the half of the course, which happens more or less between part 8 and 9, we are completing part 4 today, right? This at the end of this virtual week. So towards the end of the second week, which is more or less the middle of this course, I'm going to be running rounds of peer review, not only to peer review our websites, our portfolios, but also our proposals, our ideas. So I need you to be working on these materials, the core assessments, both the final paper for the technology-based problem-solving proposal, as well as your portfolio, like your 521 mini portfolio. Now let's go to the checklist. I put the checklist at the very end here. So, and then you will be able to see like required activities. If you complete this activity, check the box. I try to include a link, a D12 link, so that it takes you exactly where it is in case you are still getting used to navigating D12, finding where the resources are. So I just put a very short and descriptive, like complete the discussion in part 1, complete the task or the assignment for part 1, and then I click here. If you click it, it should open a new window, and then you are there. So you know, we will be able to read the activity and start uh, doing the activities, right? Um, if you scroll down here, you see that there is a secondary checklist that I call bonuses, challenges, and extra practice and points. So we have our syllabus checks and needs analysis that I'm going to be tallying, like I'm going to check them uh, between today and tomorrow so that I can make some adjustments that are needed or you suggested to our syllabus. And I will also be able to finalize the grade, the assessment and the grading criteria or whatever, and start publishing the grade book on the 12th for you to be able to see how you're doing as you progress in the course. I also included here that there is an extra point if you watch the mini lecture from Unit 1 and share. You have to share, you have to participate, sharing your mind, engaging into our conversation over there, then you get points. There is this one called engagement with 521 peers. These are extra conversation and topics that help us get to know one another better, and also we never know what types of opportunities and like help can emerge from these informal places. So if you participate in at least one of these discussions every week, you'll be able to get an extra point. And finally, there are some other ongoing types of activities. One of the ongoing type of activity is this aligned discussion forum, which you can make up to 7 discussion aligned reflection discussions, so that you can be using them in your final portfolio in case you don't think that your assignments or your projects for this course uh, are aligned well with the ISTE for educators or coaches standards. Okay, we can talk more about this as we move forward. And then we have the tag protocol, which is going to be oftentimes used in our discussion forums. I hope you always use it, or whenever you are answering or replying to someone, you will notice that after a while you start like doing the tag protocol, like tell something that you liked, ask a question, and give suggestion or feedback, even though the tag protocol is not even prompted, because we level up, like we do something so often, like after a while we get second nature, we do that naturally. That's why I say that we level up, we get better overall. And there is a challenge that I like to put in my forums sometimes, which is the no adult left behind. This is a group challenge for all of you to get the extra point. Everyone needs to have at least one reply to their initial posts. uh, of course, I am not unfair. If there is a student that is under accommodation or like extension, and they were late and they didn't participate until the recommended deadline, I don't include that as part of the overall discussion. But weekly, for example, this week, our week ends tomorrow, July 15, Tuesday at 11:55 p.m. So if the forum that we have this challenge in Unit 1 is the technology and me mapping my digital life activity. So if everyone gets posts and gets a reply, you complete the group challenge. All right. So I hope to be creating this. I will actually. I will be creating these checklists for you. They are usually not released at the beginning of the week because, as you know, I am always revising and adjusting the material to make sure that it's not too much or overwhelming, and also that it's aligned to the things and skills that you need to be engaging with. So I figured that like releasing them on maybe uh, on Sunday or Monday, it's nice because you still have a chance to revise if you have completed everything, or check, see if there's something else that you're still missing. Okay, I guess I talked too much. It's 15 minutes. I am also striving to speak less. and I hope uh, these videos are helpful. And remember, if you ever need me, send me a message on Microsoft Teams or Zoom Workplace using my email junior@kutztown.edu. Or if you need also, you can send me an email and I'll reply as soon as I can. All right. Take care. I'll see you soon. And I hope you enjoy the mini lecture that is not so little. But anyways, I packed lots of big contents. So that's why it was a little long. Anyways, I'll see you soon. Bye.